Welcome to the Minnesota Tour channel. Join me for the career progression of Jerry Jackson.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the DH, Jerry Jackson. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Right here. One time.
Just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Tosses to first. That's out number 3.
All right,
Nothing
that
doing
went
for
fast.
Boston. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Jerry Jackson. And Singy, as you know, he took home the AL Cy Young Award last year.
Well, Boog, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
Now it's the Reds DH, Willie Castro. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Jackson, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a changeup, a slider, a four-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Here's the 0-2. Good looking. That's a strikeout.
That's the way to start.
So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a ball. 1 out, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Devers makes the catch.
2 down.
2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt McClain, the next to hit. there for strike one. And that one fouled off.
0-2.
And the 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Scoreless after 1. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel measures 6 feet 4 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Jackson back to work. 0-1.
0-1.
In the air to left center. Durant drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Ryan Noda.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Off the mark there. 1-0. Just missed. Kicks and fires. That one catches the zone, and it's 2-1. And a good eye there. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
All right, Ellie.
And now, Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Late on that fastball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
He goes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Reds down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Jackson back to work. And a strike.
0-1.
Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Casas makes the catch,
One
and
down.
there's one gone. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That one missed. Still tied at 0, last of the third. That one's in there, and the count is 1-1. And there's a ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And he walked him. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 0-1 now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Realmuto leads off first with one away. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Out, number 2.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Jackson checks the runner. Realmuto back in there. Castro batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. And down on strikes.
Got him.
Reds leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Wouldn't chase that time. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Gonna count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Not even close there. 2-2. 4th inning underway. No score. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Advance the runner.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third.
Back here in Cincinnati. Bottom 4. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff
boy,
double.
we got the lead, 2-0.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the 0-1. Slider for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
To third. Devers throws on to first.
1 down.
1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gurriel gets a piece.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that gets down in the corner. The throw into second. He's in safely at second. And a run comes in to score. So digging in, Ryan Noda. Ground ball up the middle. Not in time. He's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Gurriel on third. Noda over at first, so one away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two on, one out. Caught him looking for the K.
2 down.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout look in is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
The Reds down by a run here in game one of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck
Got out of it.
that ends the inning, and they
Hallelujah.
limit the damage.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam.
Big
Clearly,
Jimmy.
he's happy with those results.
The bat, the designated hitter, Jerry.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now a fly ball to right center. Touches down, that's a hit. Throws to second, and he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning.
Dang it.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. There's the strike. Realmuto goes 6'1", 35 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering upstairs. And a pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2 is the count.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Picks up strikeout number 7.
7
We've seen a
Ks
lot more
already.
these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Devers.
Whips it to Casas.
2 down.
2 up, 2 down. So the lineup flips over. This is Willie Castro, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one in there across the letters.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he is attack hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And
Come
it
on.
finds its way through for a hit. The throw
Get
in,
him.
not in time. He's safe. man at second here with 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedel, 1 for 2. That one fouled off. And misses inside. The Reds trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. That one the other way. Lays out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now here is Matt McClain.
The second baseman.
That's towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
One down.
One down.
Matt McClain.
Here's Gurriel.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Misses just off
Come
the
on,
outside
umpire.
edge. I think that was a strike. One down, base is empty.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's the third. Rolls across the diamond.
2 down.
And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Ryan Noda. Fought off
Strike
foul.
1.
2 outs. And that one clips the corner. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
No hit inning. Through 6. 4-1 Red Sox.
And 1, 2, 3
Jackson's
go
on
the
his
Reds.
game.
And this is. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Ellie. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Struck him out.
And there's 1 down.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the 8th, and now the DH, Jerry Jackson. Pitches in there. Strike 1. Bender in his 6th season, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knee. Jackson with a solid outing on the mound and pushed them to the walk-off win at the plate. Not bad.
Boog, I'm sure he's frustrated with how his at-bats went, but he can feel good about how he pitched in this one. Shoot, I had plenty of games that didn't go my way. You just got to move on.
41% strikeout. Wow. He's rolling. 9-3. Trying to get Cy Young number 2.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes.
It's really raining out today. Just everything's wet.
Jerry Jackson up next for the Red Sox.
The designated hitter, Jerry Jackson.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The 1-1. Swings through that one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one just missing inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
That really becomes pretty difficult.
On to the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Jerry Jackson. They say a win.
0-1.
Outside low. Ball 1.
Base hit for Jerry.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
8-0 Cincinnati. Wow.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to...
Runner on the go. They get 1. Goes to second. Safe there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 down. Now batting Tristan Casas. Runner breaks for third. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Out. And that will...
Stevenson.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
That's the ball.
First pitch just misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings to first, and now 2 gone. 1 out, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Jerry Jackson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the 2nd game of the series. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And there's a ball.
You got a full count.
1 down, base is empty. The punch out there, 2 away now.
Well, big power guy right there. Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
Jerry Jackson getting ready to hit.
Jerry Jackson.
On the ground to third. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Red Sox. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 down, nobody on. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that'll do it. Go down quiet.
Now batting, the catcher, Jerry Jackson.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Galloway off of first with 2 away. And that's down and away.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there is another. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Takes it in for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be front.
Jackson goes 6 feet 5 inches, 245 pounds. He's a former American League MVP. 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for
Extend the streak. Get going.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2
All right,
out.
let's get this tied up.
Yeah, that ball's hit hard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's Devers at the plate. First and second, 2 down. There goes the runner. This one popped up. De La Cruz settles underneath it, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. New inning getting started, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jerry Jackson. The lefty fires. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is even 2-2. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Well, big power guy right there.
And here's the catcher, Jerry Jackson. And there's the strike. Diaz, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
And it's strike 2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
2-hit game for Jerry. That a boy.
Now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
and here is Devers. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 1 out, bases loaded. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. On the third, save. A run comes in on the play.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Swung on, popped up left side. Candelario settles under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And
well, we've seen him close out so many games in his career, so nobody's surprised to see him collect this save. It's a special one, no doubt. Save number 150 is in the books.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the
.46 and 32. Reed Detmers.
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox. 2 outs, nobody on. Jerry Jackson getting ready to hit.
Jerry Jackson.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs. Base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one finds the corner, and it's 2-1.
Pitch up there, kid.
And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, Theis. An acrobatic play to end the inning.
Unbelievable.
Down in order, Goldman. Man at first, Matt Theis comes up to hit here. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
The batter, the catcher, Jerry Jackson.
That one ripped.
Goodbye.
That's back there. And there goes the dynamite.
Adios,
He'll circle the bases,
pelota.
and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Jerry Jackson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately,
throws to second. Tries to get back and save. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken.
Two-hit game again.
But end the curse.
Something going on.
Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers.
Get back.
Gonzalez over to first. Jackson dives back in safely. Jackson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. Quickly to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. And now Jerry Jackson. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike.
not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes.
Now at the plate, Jerry Jackson.
The designated hitter, Jerry Jackson.
He swings and fouls one off.
Hey, let the can up there, kid, huh?
2 outs. Splits the plate. And that is strike two.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1 ball.
2 out, space is empty. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3. And ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet. Catcher coming out to... Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Dives and makes the catch. Runner tags for third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. So 2 down. Jerry Jackson up next for the Red Sox. Just missed once. 30 years old now. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. And the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Tristan Casas waits on deck. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jackson with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish. Coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.